everyone, welcome to Budget with Sue. I'm just popping in for a short video. I'll be doing a recap of my July budget. And if you see my previous video, you'll know that July is the month that I paid off my credit card. So I'm really happy about that and I'm excited to move forward. I also had set a few financial goals in July. So let's get on with the video and we'll see if I manage to stick to any of them. Okay, everyone, this is my July budget on Google Sheets. And I actually have made a simplified version of this that I've shared in my previous videos. So if you guys are interested in trying Google Sheets out as your budgeting method or even Excel, because it can be converted into Excel fairly easily, I'll include the Google Sheets link down below in the description if you guys want to check it out. And you can edit it as much as you need to. And if you guys have any questions about it, you can comment down below and I'll get back to you and answer any questions you might have. So let's start. As usual, my salary and my bills are blanked out for privacy's sake. And I've already inputted the numbers. So we are starting off with 4,945 ringgit and 71 cents. So this is about 571 ringgit and 49 cents more than I planned, and that's because I don't plan for my on-call claims. So that's included in that, and also there was some rollover from the previous month. All right, my debts for July is relatively the same. I usually put aside 200 bucks for my credit card, and then through saving challenges, I pay off more throughout the month. But this time I just put how much I knew I was going to need to pay it off down to zero. So with 341 ringgit and 7 cents, I paid off my credit card. And yeah, so I will be continuing putting aside 200 bucks and rolling that over into my car loan from August onwards. I'm also still doing my savings challenges. So the portion that's allocated to debt payment will also go into the car loan. All right, so since we're at my expenses, I'm just gonna talk about my July goals as well. So I had set some financial goals in my July budget, and one of it was to pump my petrol regularly. I have been updating weekly check-ins with my progress and also how I'm doing with my goals over on my Instagram. So if you guys aren't following me on there, you can click the link to my Instagram page in the description below. My handle is Budget with Sue. And if you guys are coming here from my Instagram, hi, thank you guys for checking out my video as well. So anyway, the goal of having that was to not really go down to one bar or an empty car, which I had the habit of doing sometimes. And also it was in the hopes that it would allow me not to spend so much money on my petrol as well, if I wasn't, always pumping from a full tank. So I did manage to do that. So it was every Wednesday that I was pumping petrol in my car, and I am quite happy about it, and I think I am going to continue that habit on. I definitely did see a difference because I was pumping between 30 to 45 ringgit every week as opposed to 60, 65, which is what I was having to do before when I was letting it go down to empty. So that's why for my transport, I did 201 ringgit and 31 cents. I don't think I usually have this this much unless those times that my brother or my dad would pump the petrol for me. So this is all me, and yeah, I'm happy about that. So I will keep doing that moving forward. For my food, it was 349 ringgit and 28 cents. I'm kind of surprised by that. I also had a financial goal to bring food to work 3 times a week, and I failed. all throughout July, there was not one week that I managed to do that. I think I managed to do one to maybe twice a week maximum. So I did not reach that 3 times a week goal. As of me recording this video, it's about the first week of August, and I still have not reached that goal. But I will keep trying. I did manage to do it twice this week, so I'm thinking that it is doable. I just have to buckle down and prepare food the night before, and it's fine. So for other in July, I was quite a bit over, which I never really am. But uh, it was because I spent a bit more for my ClassPass membership, which is one of my bills. So I go for classes, and it's because I'm trying to improve my physical health. So I'm going for like yoga and reformer, things like that. So I ran out of credits quite early on in the month. So I purchased extra, and actually I am going to increase my subscription. I think not for August, because August I still managed to keep it at 109 because I rolled over some credits. And so for September, I will be increasing it by about 100 ringgit at least. And I'm okay with that because this is something that I want to focus and prioritize. So that's the thing about having a budget. You get to choose your priorities and you allocate money for that. So in order for me to focus on my physical health, then I will do that. And as long as I plan it out in my budget, I should be okay. All right. So rollover, we'll save till the end. For my emergency fund, I ended up putting 270 ringgit. I'm being way more aggressive with my emergency fund this month because I feel like I'm way behind in terms of reaching my goal, which is 12,000 ringgit by June of next year. My investment is was not much extra, as 165 ringgit and 50 cents. So for my sinking funds, I gave 300 to stationery, and that was just to quote unquote pay back the money that I had borrowed because I had accidentally paid an extra debt payment a couple of months ago. And entertainment also got 5.8, which is also from the money that I borrowed. I gave 300 ringgit to giving. Treat yourself was 19 ringgit 95. This one I usually put whatever interest or any cashback, things like that I get into this fund. My subscriptions was 50 ringgit. I did put 178 ringgit and 17 cents into gifts. And then Christmas and my car insurance. I got the usual 100 ringgit. I put 400 ringgit in my electronics, and this came from my on-call claim. And I am saving up to buy a pair of earbuds, and I haven't decided on which, but it's sort of a need and sort of a want. I want one because I would like to listen to music in public, which I can't do now because my phone does not have a jack. And I guess if I need to buy an adapter, I feel like I might as well buy earbuds. But I have a Samsung, so I'm not sure what kind of earbuds to go with. So I'm just saving some money aside for now. So it will be there when I do decide and when I do make a purchase. So my travels got the usual 430. I mean, got what was expected, and that's about it. Just fill the rest in. And that leaves 35 ringgit and 45 cents as rollover. Yeah. So my final goal for August that I haven't touched on yet, I mean for July that I haven't touched on yet, was to have no spend days at least 30% of the month. And I am happy to say that so all of those no spend days that I have, I give 10 ringgit extra to my emergency fund, and as you can see, I did 120 ringgit more, which means that I had 12 no spend days in July, and that came up to 38.71%. So that was another goal that I hit. So 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Hopefully in August, I am still keeping those 3 goals. I think maybe I might actually raise it to 35% for the month of August of no spend days. So I will let you guys know at the end of August or maybe early in September how we managed to do. That's about it. Alright guys, that was my short July budget recap, and if you haven't seen my August budget with me, I'll link it down in the description below and in the cards above. If you would like to join me on my financial journey, please do like and subscribe this video, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!